Okay, dear students, in this class we will see properties of inverse trigonometric function. What are the properties? Are there special type of properties? Those we will see. See, after studying these properties, we can go for exercise 2.2. That means we can say that these are concepts for 2.2 or 2.2 concepts. 2.2 concept, 2.2 exercise, 2.3 concept, 2.3 exercise. Like that, we can understand. Okay, what are the properties of inverse trigonometric function? Okay, let us see first function, inverse function, trigonometric function, not ordinary function. Okay, let me write those. You see how I am writing. Okay, here I am writing trigonometric function, here I am writing inverse trigonometric function. Okay, trigonometric function y is equal to sin x. This will be trigonometric function. But if you come to inverse trigonometric function, y is equal to sin inverse x. Okay. Okay. See, here again what you are going to write? You are going to write x is equal to sin y. Then you may get little bit confusion. Y is equal to sin x, x is equal to sin y, which is correct? You see, when we studied trigonometric function, why we have written this? Always we take x as input, y as output. Okay, that is why function y is equal to sin x. Or sin x is a function, like that we have taken. Here also, if you see, here inverse trigonometric function means sin inverse x will come. Okay, see, here input is angle, here input is value. Okay, now to understand that how I am writing, you see. Say y is equal to sin 90. I write like this, sin 1 by 2. Or else I don't take pi, I take pi by 3. Pi by 3. Sin pi by 3. What is sin pi by 3? 60 degrees. 60 degrees sin what? Root 3 by 2. Write that one. Y is equal to, directly I write root 3 by 2. Is it okay? Okay. Y is equal to sin x. Y is equal to root 3 by 2. Why? Because see, we have given, not taken, we have given pi by 3 in place of x. Input we have given pi by 3. Pi by 3, if you give input, automatically function sin of pi by 3 it is going to make. Sin pi by 3 means sin 60 degrees. Sin 60 degrees means root 3 by 2 will come. Okay, this is the trigonometric function. Come to here. Inverse trigonometric function. Inverse trigonometric function, what you are going to do? You are going to give input. But you see, observe what I am giving. I am giving not angle, I am giving a value here. You see, y is equal to sin inverse root 3 by 2. Okay. That means y is equal to, what is going to become? Pi by 3. You understand, na? But here y, see, here y is different, here y is different. Say here output is different. Okay, you understand na? By this analogy, y is equal to sin x means x you have given pi by 3, 60 degrees, sin pi by 3 will be root 3, y is equal to root 3. Here y is equal to sin inverse x, but you have given root 3 by 2. Sin inverse root 3 by 2 means what? Sin inverse root 3 by 2 means pi by 3. How you have come this? You see, x is equal to root 3 by 2 is equal to sin y. Same thing I am writing here, you see. X is equal to sin y. X means what here? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 is equal to sin y. Y we what? Sin pi by 3. You see, root 3 by 2 is equal to sin pi by 3. RH you can write here also sin pi by 3 is equal to root 3 by 2. Okay, LHS is equal to RHS. Root 3 by 2 is equal to sin pi by 3. What you understand here, in trigonometric function, x, see here also x, here also, that is why I am telling. In trigonometric function, x will be angle pi by 3. Okay, x will be angle. Okay, in inverse trigonometric function, x will be value. You see, root 3 by 2 is value. That you have to keep in your mind. Okay, see, you can write rather than y is equal to sin inverse x, you can write x is equal to sin inverse y also. See here, y is equal to sin x means x what will have become? X becomes sin inverse y. Okay, sin inverse y. But yourself you can write, but in examination questions and all like this will come. Trigonometry from question from trigonometry will come y is equal to sin x like. Question from inverse trigonometry will come y is equal to sin inverse x like. Then you have to accustom for both. Okay, you have to keep in your mind that in inverse trigonometric function x will be input, in inverse trigonometric function input will be value. Like that you have to keep in your mind. Okay, now we will see another concept I am writing here. Now you came to know how we are converting this. See, y x is equal to sin y if you take, forget about this temporarily. X is equal to sin y if you take, y is equal to sin inverse x. How we are going to see, equal to symbol is there. One side sin is there, one side another value or angle, whatever it may be is there. Then this sign if go this side, automatically inverse it is going to make. You see, inverse. If sin inverse goes this side, automatically sin y it is going to become. Equal to symbol, one side sin means another side it is going to become inverse. One side inverse means another side it is going to become sin. Okay? Okay. Now we see another property. How I am writing this property, you observe carefully. Okay. You see here what I have written? Sin inverse of sin x is equal to x. Sin of sin inverse is equal to x. Okay. You simply observe, see, not exactly, but for comparison, for memorizing, another function or what we can say, operation I am telling, not function. You see, x square under root is equal to x. Square of root x is equal to x. Is it correct? First you think. Why? Because see, simply you have taken 2. 2 square 4. 4 root 2 again. Okay. Temporarily take positive only. Temporarily take positive only. Don't tell me that plus or minus 2. But temporarily. Here also. Root 2 square. Root and square going to get cancelled and 2 will come. Here also 2 will come. Okay. For analyzing purpose I am talking. Okay. Now you come to here. Sin inverse of sin x. Sin of sin inverse x. See here also like root and square. Inverse and sin are going to get cancelled each. This is sin inverse of sin x. It is not sin inverse x into sin x. Sin inverse x into sin x means that is different. Here sin inverse x is not there. That means sin x is there. Again you are making inverse. Okay. X will come. Here also sin inverse x. Okay. See, I give one example. Why? Because see here conditions are there. Both are, see, when this is also becoming x, this is also becoming x means is it sin inverse of sin x equal to sin of sin inverse x? No. Why? Because I am going to show you how. Okay, same thing like this only you write. You write like this. Sin pi by 3 sin inverse. Okay. See, RHS we have to prove. Sin pi by 3 means sin inverse. Sin pi by 3 means what? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. Sin inverse of root 3 what? Sin inverse of root 3 pi by 3. Okay. See, earlier also x pi by 3 was there. Now finally answer x pi by 3 has come. Pi by 3 has come. That means pi by 3 RHS. X we have taken pi by 3. Pi by 3 has come finally. That means this has been proved. Come here also. Sin inverse root 3 by 2. Okay. Here we will see, we will show that this root 3 by 2 will come finally like. Okay. Sin inverse root 3 by means what here? Sin inverse root 3 by 2 is equal to pi by 3. You write pi by 3. Okay. Sin pi by 3 means what? Sin pi by 3 is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 you write again. Finally you see you have taken x as root 3 by 2. Finally root 3 by 2 has come. That means sin of sin inverse x is equal to x has been proved. Sin inverse of sin x is equal to x has been proved. But if you compare, here x is pi by 3, here x is root 3 by 2. That is very important. Why? Because simply, see, I am writing here what I want to say. Sin inverse of sin x is not equal to sin of sin inverse x. See, both may be equal to x, but here x is different, here x is different. You understand, na? Here x is angle, here x is value. Okay? See, angle means what? You see, why angle has come here? Always sine function or any function, trigonometric function will have angle. Inverse trigonometric function will have value, not angle. This is angle, this is value. Angle means pi by 2, root 3 by 2, 3 pi by 2, 4 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, pi by 4, minus pi by 6, whatever it may be. Angle will come for normal function. Normal function first you have taken, then you have made it inverse. See, the variable or input, where it is lying besides trigonometric function. If you come here, the variable x is lying, input lying where? Inverse trigonometric function. Inverse trigonometric function means value. Trigonometric function means angle. That you have to keep. Why? Because both are not going to become equal. Sin inverse of sin x is not equal to sin of sin inverse x. That you have to keep in our mind. Okay. These are all we understand. But what is x? Is there any control x? Yes, definitely control is there. When these are going to become valid? Okay, I am writing here. Okay, here you see sin inverse of sin x is equal to x is valid only when x is greater than or equal to minus pi by 2, less than or equal to pi by 2. Okay? In that case only it is valid, or else it is not valid. See, normal sine function may go beyond of these values. General solution is there, principal solution is there, then principal values have come. That means principal values only you have to take. You understand? Principal values only you have to take. Here also you see, this is also value eligible or valid when x is less than or equal to minus 1 or greater than or equal to plus 1. Okay? You see here pi by 3 lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Root 3 by 2 lies between minus 1 to plus 1. That you have to keep in your mind. Okay? You understand now? What is this? This is very important. Why? Because these limits also you have to know. Limits are conditions. Okay? Now let us go for another property. Okay, see the next property. We will prove this property remaining 5 properties directly we list out and you note down. Okay, those are all very important. Okay, you see sine inverse of 1 by x is equal to cosecant inverse x. See, I am writing here something. Sin x is equal to 1 by cosecant x. Is it correct? Cosecant x is equal to 1 by sin x. Why? Because see, you compare this with that formula that I want to say. You compare this formula with this one. That's I want to say. Okay. Sin inverse 1 by x is equal to cosecant inverse x. Okay. How to prove this? I am proving this. How? You see what I am doing. Let cosecant inverse x is equal to y. Let cosecant inverse x is equal to y. We know that x is equal to cosecant y. X is equal to cosecant y. Is it okay? Cosecant inverse equal to this side is there. That side if it goes automatically cosecant it is becoming. X is equal to cosecant y. Okay. Now what I am going to do? 1 by x is equal to 1 by cosecant y. Shall I write? So because both sides I have made. I can make like this. 1 by x, 1 by cosecant y. But I also know that 1 by x is equal to 1 by cosecant y is sin y. Is it okay? Okay. Now again, this sine function I am sending this side. Y is equal to sine inverse 1 by x. Is it okay? Okay. Now again I am writing sine inverse 1 by x is equal to y. Y, what is y? Y is cosecant inverse x. Okay. You see, is it the what we can say? LHS, we have taken RHS. Finally, we came to know LHS. Okay. Sine inverse 1 by x is equal to cosecant inverse x. That you have to note it down. And remaining 5 properties also directly I am going to list out. First you note down this. How it has come, you see. Cosecant inverse x you have taken as y. Then like this it will come. Okay. Now what I am going to do, remaining 5 properties are also I am writing. Okay, you note down this, remaining 5 properties I am writing down. Okay, you see all these properties. Okay, so see all are normally 1 by sin x is equal to 1 by cosecant x. See, sin inverse 1 by x is equal to cosecant inverse x. Cosecant inverse 1 by x is equal to sin inverse x. Okay, see here 1 by x comes means here x will come. Cos inverse 1 by x is equal to secant inverse x. Secant inverse 1 by x is equal to cos inverse x. Tan inverse 1 by x is equal to cot inverse x. Cot inverse 1 by x is equal to tan inverse x. Okay. These are properties 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 properties you have to note down. You note down these properties. We go for another property. Why? Because see, remaining 5 properties are also same like we can prove, but we need not prove. This proof and all will not come in examination. But you have to understand how it has come. Okay. Okay. Let us go for another property. Okay, you see the next property, sin inverse minus x is equal to minus sin inverse x. This property we will show, but here I am writing what you see, sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Okay, this we already know. Sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta, we know. Okay, this you have to keep in your mind. Okay, Now you see sin inverse of minus x is equal to minus sin inverse x we have to show. Okay. Like this only. You see sin inverse of means sin theta minus theta is equal to minus sin theta, like only is there, but even then we will show. Okay. What I am doing, let sin inverse minus x is equal to y I am taking. Okay. How I am proving? You see. Sin inverse of minus x is equal to y. If I take y, automatically minus x is equal to sin y, it is going to become. Is it correct? Why? Because minus x is equal to sin inverse is going to become sin. Sin. Okay. Again what I am doing here? I am doing x is equal to minus sin y. Is it correct? Okay. Again what I am doing here? You see x is equal to sin of minus y. Is it correct? Why? Because you see minus sin theta is equal to sin of minus theta is there. Minus sin theta, sin of minus theta. Okay, I have made it. Okay, now what I am going to do? Minus y is equal to sin inverse x. How I am sending, you see. Is it correct? Definitely correct. Why? Because now minus y I have kept one side. Sin again I have sent to that side. Okay. Now again doing y is equal to minus sin inverse x. This minus I have transferred. I can transfer anyway. See, if you multiply both sides with minus, automatically this is going to become plus, this is going to become minus. What is y? Y sin inverse minus x, right? Sin inverse minus x is equal to, this is minus sin inverse x. You understand how it has come? Okay. Now, we go for remaining. See, this is one property. Like this, remaining two. Tan and cosecant also same properties are there, that I am going to write. Why? Because see, for cos, secant, cot, different property is there. That is why this is not applicable for all, but three. Sin, tan, cosecant, this is applicable. First you note down this one, then I am going to write remaining two also. Okay, after sin tan, tan inverse minus x is equal to minus tan inverse x. This will be the second property. Okay. Sin tan over, now cosecant. Cosecant inverse minus x is equal to minus cosecant inverse x. You understand now this? Okay. Sin tan cosecant. Minus x minus x minus x. If you give minus x, then minus sin inverse x will come. See here, minus angle is there, but positive angle, but with the negative operation. This entire operation has become negative by giving negative angle. That like that you have to understand. Okay. Now this is for sin tan cosecant. If you observe carefully, these are having principal values same. Principal values I am telling. Okay, minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Like that what they see. In between for tan open interval is there. For cosecant again minus something has to do. That is different. Okay. Minus 0. Like that we have to do. But even then, broadly we can say these three are having. See, for how you can remember. For remembrance, some logic is there. Logic is here. These three are having same principal values. Like that you remember. You keep in your mind. Why? Because minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 will come. For remaining, cos, secant, cot, 0 to pi will come. 0 to pi comes means what we are going to do, that we will see now. Cos inverse minus x is equal to like sin inverse minus x. But rather than minus sin inverse x, it is coming pi minus cos inverse x. How it is coming under? Let us see. Let us see the proof. Here, see, earlier also for sin I have given proof. Like now cos I will going to give proof, but remaining two again we write directly. Okay. Cos inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. We want to show. This one we have to show. We are taking this LHS. Let cos inverse minus x is equal to y. Okay. Okay. I have taken this y. But what I am doing, minus x is equal to cos y. Is it okay? Okay, then x is equal to minus cos y. Is it okay? Okay. Now x is equal to, rather than cos of minus y, if you write automatically cos y plus cos y it will come. But I am not doing like this. What I am doing, you see, cos pi minus y. This is very important. See, cos 180 minus theta. Cos 180 minus theta means it is going in second quadrant. Second quadrant, if it goes cos, it is going to become negative. That means minus. 180 is there, horizontal angle, then cos theta only will come. Cos y minus cos y minus cos y, cos 90, 180 minus y. That means correct. X is equal to cos of minus y. Now what I am doing again, you see, pi minus y I have kept this side only, but cos I have sent. Cos inverse x it is going to become. Okay. Now what I am doing, pi minus cos inverse x. You write cos, you send the or else that side. Wait, I am sending this. You see, pi minus y is equal to cos inverse x, but y I am sending this side. Pi is equal to y plus cos inverse x. Okay. Okay. Now you see, cos inverse x shall I send this side? Yes, definitely. Pi minus cos inverse x is equal to y. But what is y? Y is cos inverse minus x. Write down again. Cos inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. Okay. Finally, LHS or RHS. See, we have taken LHS or RHS has come. We have taken LHS or RHS has come. Okay. We have given proof for cos inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. Okay. Now what we do, like here, remaining two I am going to write. Okay. We need not give proof for those two again. Okay. You see what are those? Cos inverse minus x. See, sin, tan, cos, cosecant over. Now cos, cot, secant. Yes, cot. Cot inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse x. Okay. This is one property. Another property, cos, cot, then secant. Secant inverse minus x is equal to pi minus secant inverse x. Okay. Secant inverse minus x is equal to pi minus secant inverse x. See, these three properties also you have to note down. Why? Because cos we have given proof, sin also we have given proof. These six properties you note down. Okay. These are all very important for performing this our exercise. See another important property, sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Okay, this we will see. Okay, now before going inside, one property I am writing here, formula. What is that property? Cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. Sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. This we already know. Sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. But sin 90 plus theta is also equal to plus cos theta. Okay, plus cos theta. But that we don't take here. Okay, here we take only minus 1. Okay. Let us take this proof. How we are going to show the proof? Okay. Now see, sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2 we are showing. Okay. Okay. Let sin inverse x is equal to y. X is equal to sin y shall I take? Definitely you take. Okay. Now, x is equal to sin y. Okay. Now what I am doing, x is equal to sin y means cos 90 minus y. Definitely I can take cos 90 minus y. Is it okay? Cos 90 minus y means you see 90 minus y first quadrant all are positive. That is why positive will come. Then because of vertical angle, cos is going to become sin y. That means this is correct. X is equal to cos 90 minus y is correct. Okay. Now what I am doing again, I am keeping 90 minus y one side, and I am sending this cos that side. Cos inverse x it is going to become. Okay. Now what I am doing, I am sending y also that side. Pi by 2 is equal to y plus cos inverse x. Okay. Now finally y is what? Y is sin inverse x. I am writing again sin inverse x plus cos inverse x. Okay. You understand this? Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to 90 degrees. Pi by 2. Okay. Okay, you see remaining 2 also I am writing. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Okay. And third one is secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Okay. These three also you have to take. Okay. Okay then. Let us go for another property. Okay. You see here tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. This property we have to show proof. I am going to show you. But before that, what I want to say, we have to recap that formula tan of a plus b formula. Okay, I am writing this here. Tan of a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. Okay, this formula is required for us to give proof. Even if you compare also here, numerator positive plus is there, denominator negative is there, multiplication is there, multiplication, addition is there, addition. Okay, like that is there. But here tan of a plus b, here tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is there. Okay, let it be. We are going to convert it, and we will take, see, here what we are doing, we are not taking LHS and proving RHS. No, what we are taking identity separately, and we are substituting in this formula, and finally this formula is going to come. Like that it will be. We are not taking LHS and proving RHS like. Okay, let us see how we are going to solve this equation. Okay, what I am doing, you see, let tan inverse x is equal to a I take. Okay, and tan inverse y is equal to b I take. See, a plus b I am taking. Okay. Now if you see tan inverse x is equal to a means what will be there? X is equal to tan a and y is equal to tan b. Is it correct? Definitely correct. Tan inverse x I have taken a, but x is equal to tan a. Y is equal to tan b. That's all. Now what I am doing, see, I got x and y, a and b. Okay, a and b I got, a and b. What I am going to do, I am going to tan a also I got. You see, tan a means x, tan b means y. Here x, y I am writing. Okay. Here what I am going to do, a plus b means tan inverse x plus s, tan of. Like that I am going to write. Okay, let us see how we are going to make it. Okay, tan of, I am writing C. Substituting this in this formula. You write that one. Substituting the formula. Substituting these values in this formula like you write. Okay. I need not tell that much level. Okay. Tan of A. A means what? Tan inverse x. Plus B. B means tan inverse y. Is equal to tan A. Tan A means x. Plus tan B. Sorry. Tan B. Tan B means y. By 1 minus tan A into tan B. X into y. Is it okay? Okay. Now what I am going to do, you see I am sending this tan that side. That means tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse again. Why? Because tan inverse, tan. Like that it will come. Tan is going to become tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. This will be your proof. Okay? This proof how we have reached, we have not taken LHS, RHS, like we have taken these identities, let some values, a you can say like value tan inverse x. Then what we have done finally, we have substituted in this formula. Okay. Okay. This is proof for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus x. What I am going to do now, if I take y as minus, automatically tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy will come. That formula also I am writing. I need not to show proof to you. Why? Because see, in class 11, all this formula, even for minus also, negative, positive, all I have shown proof. If you want, you can watch those videos. Okay. Okay, see, now another formula, same, resemblance or replica. Tan inverse of minus is equal to tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy. Okay. See, when plus is there, numerator plus, denominator minus. When minus is there, numerator minus, denominator plus. Like this, you have to take this formula. Like tan a plus b, tan a minus b only. Tan a plus b, tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan a minus b, tan a minus tan b by 1 plus tan a tan b. Okay. This is the formula. Okay. Now, what I am going to do, by keeping this formula like this only, I am going to do tan inverse plus tan inverse x. That means 2 tan inverse x. Is it okay? Yes. Again I am writing, you see. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse x. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse x is equal to, okay, tan inverse x plus x. Why? Because see here y is there, y has come. X is there means x will come. X plus x by 1 minus x into x. Is it okay? Finally, what you can write? You can write this tan inverse plus tan inverse x means x plus x, 2x. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square. You understand? Na? That means, see, we have taken tan inverse y as tan inverse x. But finally, this formula has come. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square. Okay. How we have taken this tan 2a is equal to 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a, like that only. Okay. Okay. Now what I am going to do, this formula again I am writing here. Okay. We will see we came to know in class 11. For cos 2a also in terms of tan was there. For sin 2a also in terms of tan was there. Tan 2a also we have seen. 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. Okay. We write those three formula here again, and we will see inverse also in terms of sin and cos is there. That we will write. Okay. This is in terms of tan. I am writing here again. First, second over. Now third formula. What I am going to do, you see, I am writing like this. 2 tan inverse x is equal to this one. Tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square. Okay. This formula also we have shown proof. Okay. Now what I am going to do here, I am writing this not inverse, sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a formula. Okay. You see. Okay. Tan 2a is equal to two tan a by 1 minus tan square a. Is it okay? Why? Because the tan of a plus a, tan a plus tan a, 2 tan a by 1 minus tan a into tan b means tan a into tan a, 2 tan square a. Okay, this was that formula. Okay. Now you see cos 2a, sin 2a also in terms of tan formula we derived. We derived in class 11. Okay. What are those formulas? Oh, simply, if you don't remember, you remember this also, it will come. You see, tan 2a means sin 2a by cos 2a. Numerator is 2 tan a. You write 2 tan a here. Okay. cos 2a means denominator 1 minus tan square a. You write 1 minus tan square a here. Okay. What is the denominator for both of them? Both denominators are going to get cancelled. Those are 1 plus tan square a. Okay. 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a is sin 2a. 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a for cos 2a. Tan 2a means sin 2a by cos 2a. 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. 1 plus tan square a, 1 plus tan square a are going to get cancelled. Okay. These are formulae for trigonometric function, not inverse function. Why? Because see, in this 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a we have already used for tan. Okay. Now what we show, 2 tan inverse x same we will write, but here rather than tan inverse 2x we write cos sin. That also we have to show the proof. What I do, see, I am going to rub these three, but you see for tan I have shown already. For tan, okay, I want to show for sin and cos. Sin and cos I am going to show proof. Okay, now I am going to remove this. 2 tan inverse x is equal to sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square. See, 2 tan inverse x was common. For tan also, for sin also, for cos also. Cos means cos inverse, sin means sin inverse. See, we want to show this. Okay, how to show and all we will see. Okay. Let me take tan inverse x is equal to y. Here I am writing let tan inverse x is equal to y. Okay. If tan inverse x is equal to y, automatically x is equal to tan y. Is it correct? Definitely correct. Okay. Now how I am converting this formula, you see. 2 tan inverse x I am not taking, but I am taking this RHS sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square. I am making this sin inverse only, but you see 2x means 2 tan y by 1 plus x square means tan square y. Okay. Sin inverse same will come. 2 tan y by 1 plus tan square y. You see here 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a. Y, a. Y, a. That means you can write sin 2a. Sin 2, if a is there, a. Y is there, y. Okay. That means sin inverse sin. Sin inverse sin are going to get cancelled. 2y. Y what you have taken? Y you have taken tan inverse x. 2 tan inverse x. Is it the LHS you see? Okay. This is proof for sin. Still we want to show cos. Tan already we have shown. Tan. We will show sin. Sorry, sin over. Now cos we will show. Okay. Let us go for cos also. Okay, you see. Now in terms of cos also same 2 tan inverse x formula is there. 2 tan inverse x is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square 1 by x square. Okay. For proving this, we want this cos 2a is equal to 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a formula. Okay. Now also again I am taking let tan inverse x is equal to y, x is equal to tan y. Is it okay? Okay. Now I am taking RHS again. RHS cos inverse 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. That is equal to, okay. See, 1 cos inverse same I am writing, but 1 minus x square means tan square y by 1 plus tan square y. Okay. Now you see cos inverse same you write, but if you observe 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a like it is there. 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. Cos 2a, cos 2y. Okay. If you write cos 2y, automatically cos inverse, cos both are going to get cancel each other. 2y. That means 2y means y is what? Tan inverse x. 2 tan inverse x. Okay. That means RHS you have taken, LHS has come. This has LHS. Okay. RHS is equal to LHS or LHS is equal to RHS. We have proved. Hence proved. Okay. Now see, we have finished all the concepts required for doing exercise 2.2. What we do in the next class, we will start 2.2 exercise problems, questions. and we will try to get all solutions. And those are, I think, 22 to 23 questions are there, problems are there. Okay, let us try to do it in 2 classes. We will try to complete it in 2 classes. Okay, 2 videos. Okay, thank you very much.